Final Fantasy Tactics Episode 5 The Fate of the Characters. Before we start this, I'm going to say that I went off screen to get the power of counter and counter tactical. Counter for some players, some for counter tackle for others. And the first thing we're going to read some rumors. Rumor, the Death Corps. Robberies are on the rise in various areas, and Galilee is no exception. Wagon hijackings and abductions are rampant. Now, a group of former criminals and mercenaries called the Death Corps have been making the most trouble for the Hokutin, the King Ormadon. There's great concern over King Ormadon collapsed at Prince Oriana's birthday celebration. The board of Chamberlains report his fever has subsided, but he'll take 3 weeks to recover. It'll be several months before he can make any public appearances. But since most public policy is made by Queen Rovulia, no turmoil is expected. 50-year war. A war that caused the terror for nearly 50 years between Ivlis and Ordalia, known as the 50-Year War. The war was ignited when King Duran died without naming a successor. The throne was succeeded by Durando's brother, Valhalla, but Durando of Ivlis declared war. This was only an excuse. The real reason was because Salmonia, a territory of Ivlis, ran along the Dalian border. It was once independent, but was annexed over a century ago. The invasion Ivlis supported Ordalia, but the result was failure. Unrest among the nobles and cities of Zalmona among the Ordalia's rule led them to seek intervention from Ivlis. With victories in the early battles, Ivlis' army marched on the capital of Burod, but King Timur fell ill and was never to return to his kingdom. The confusion gave the Ordalia army an opportunity as Valhalla was successful in holding off Ivlis' army. Approximately 2 years stalemate was broken by the Romanda's army's invasion. Romanda is a military state separated from Ivlis by narrow channel under King Valhalla's rules. A blood relative that marched on Ivlis, but Dumandu, who succeeded King Dumandu, was a brave warrior against both the Romanda and Orlando armies. An outbreak of bubonic plague in Romania forced them to retreat. In 3 years, the two squads most effective in the war were the Hokutin, led by Balbanis, and the 19, led by T.G. Sid. They scored many victories as they marched on Ordalia, but the long war was disastrous for both administrations. Farmers' revolts and riots broke out in many areas as both kingdoms focused their war efforts with it. This made another stalemate broken only by the death of King Duran, widely believed to be assassinated. His successor, Almodolia, was not fit to lead the kingdom and left all matters of state to the elder statesman Queen. Therefore, there was no power to drive the troops of Prince Leonard, Valo's successor, out. After allowing the invasion of Celtine at both battles that both the Hotud and that team fought in, Ivlis hoped for peace. Realizing the war was useless, both kingdoms agreed on peace, forcing their efforts within their respective borders. Although the agreement was by Alice, soon after Alice's economy was on the brink of bankruptcy because of the severe war reparations. Payments could not be made to return soldiers, and large groups of knights were discharged as a result. High employment, uncertainty, and distrust filled Ivlis. Now, the fate. Demon will become a monk. Sackhat will become an archer. R.J. Warren will become a knight. That boy Kevin will become a wizard. They will be powerful in their respective jobs. Now we still have to unlock Wizard, but that can be done quickly. Now to level up their current positions and unlock the Wizard. And hopefully shortly we'll be going back to story. After we level up our wizard, we will be going back to story. After we level up our archer, knight, monk, and wizard. First we have to make our wizard. This is only the fate for chapter 1, by the way. Counter. That's the power I unlocked while you guys were away. I also unlocked counter tackle for the people that won't be using counter. Later you'll see me, for those guys that'll be only using counter tackle lists, you'll see me unlocking them counter. And chapter 2, and some people you'll see me get Hamadou in chapter 3. Now to kill everybody so we can use the wizard. Then we'll have to see how much magic power he has. And see what powers we can get so far with the wizard. Counter. Dead. The Hamadou is much more deadlier than that. So I will show you again later in the series. 24 MP. Oh, we didn't unlock fire. We didn't unlock what made these wizards so useful. Why didn't I get that? But yeah, in the next episode, we'll more than likely be continuing this story. As for Delita and August, they will be knights. But I shall not tell you their fate. Their fate is undecided. We're also going to unlock Fire 2 in this episode. Not Fire 1, Fire 2. And yes, I just now decided that. And you'll see it in the next episode. No! Nope, don't have 200 yet. Actually, maybe I'll just get Bolt too. Or maybe I'll just keep going. Actually, I'll just get Bolt too. No, we're gonna keep going until one of us dies. Or he dies. Accumulate, 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 accumulate. Hope get Bolt 2, Fire 2, and Ice 2. As soon as he kills one of my people, we're killing him. Okay, kill him. We're getting Bolt 2. And maybe Fire 1. And that's it.